happening. So welcome to eSeniors Laguna Seca. It's me and Mike. Hi, Mike. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
So this is the fourth race in the 10 series race. It's going to be interesting. Laguna Seca is not an easy track to pass on. So let's look at the standings here. We have a Platinum. We have Wolfslener, Saunders, and Larsson. And I think we're going to see a big fight between these guys. Chris Bourne is really doing good times on the track right now. Maurice have withdrawn from the championship, so P5 effectively is Kenny Flenstedt. Then we have split number 2, the Silver Group, Peter LaFrance, 85 points, Terry Trowbridge, Lee Ellis, Randy Zimmer, and Thomas Regnier. And it should be noted also that Mr. Krupetzi has been moved to the Platinum Group from Silver. McClellan is in the lead in the Bronze Group, and Benny Heim P2, Brian Banks on same points as Benny, and then Frank Tennant P4 there, good job there, and Peter David 61 point in P5. So that's the standing. I think we're just about to roll into the qualifying. Let me get that on the screen. Mentioned our sponsors for a minute. So to the right there, Castle and Cauldron. It's a home-based crafting business, and they specialized in handmade Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts collectibles. Fairies, magic wands and potions, mini diorama, wall decor, costume, and much more. So Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. I think that's such a great tagline. Then we have Syndeo there in the middle, technology broker, specialized in voice, contact center, cybersecurity solutions for businesses, and their advisors will help you select the best technology solution for your business. And then of course we have Sim3D that will do all sorts of things for your sim rig, dashboard, fan shrouds, flag boxes, power supply brackets, etc., etc. So if you're in the business or looking for anything like this that I've been describing, check out our sponsors.
Boy, that was great. I got to get those scripts from you. Those
yeah,
are great announcements.
I'll send that to you. It's it's been crafted over time.
Did you know I was watching? I don't know who you had. One of the OBD guys watching the Twitch, and every time he went in and out of setup, it redrew his livery kind of slowly. That was pretty cool to watch.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Number 4, that was Peter. You had Peter up there in the pits. It was pretty cool to watch.
All right.
How many on the grid today, you think?
We have 42 cars.
Oh boy.
So we have the Platinum team out first for 10 minutes, then the Silver, and then the Bronze for 10 minutes. So there isn't that much time, but it's a short track. But the question is, how do you find space?
Yeah, I'm actually, Laguna is one of my favorite tracks. I'm so disappointed I'm missing it today.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday in the GT2. Everyone was driving Maserati except for me, and then,
is that right?
And then for Sky, he was driving. He was driving GT or the Porsche.
Okay.
Hey, Frank Tennant and Terry. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's put on. Maybe we put the best lap. There, personal best. Yeah, it's so easy to go wide, and I mean, if you go wide, just get the, tire outside the edge there. It's going to be trouble. But it's going to be interesting. I mean, 40. What did I say? 41. Yeah, 42 cars. That's great.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, should be
Saunders putting down the first fastest lap, 1:23.4. Okay, Laszlo Nemeth passing there. It's a little sensitive with the pass. You're actually not allowed to pass for any reason unless actually it was a yield there, but otherwise you're not supposed to pass. That's a cool livery. I haven't seen that one. That's a new livery.
Yeah, it is.
I found such a really cool livery for my KTM. Was a Red Bull livery with matte blue color. Very cool.
Was there somebody else who's recovering today from thought somebody mentioned that we should shout out for somebody who had wrist problems or something today?
Yeah,
unless that was an old message. I forgot who it was.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, it might have been an old message. There's a corkscrew.
Yeah, great feature.
My BMW salesman won an award, and he was on Laguna Seca with a test driver. He said the corkscrew is insane going through it.
I can imagine. Yeah, that will be an experience to go through there. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, sorry to that you're not racing today. So we wish you all the best. You're always fun to see on track. And this track would be a big challenge if you work yourself up in the start from the back, because with 41 tracks or 41 cars on track, the start is going to happen before the last guys have come around the corner.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. So what do we have? Wolfslener, P4 right now.
Those are the first times, their first lap time, okay.
Yeah, Saunders. I mean, Chris Bourne seemed super strong on this, and it's pretty close in the. I mean, Peter have won he didn't finish last race, but before that, the two previous, he won. And Saunders won last race. Johan Larsson was second. And Kripetsi was actually third based on... it's a little bit weird because he's moved up into Platinum. I don't see him. Yeah, he's there. Okay, P13. Kripetsi.
Yep, yeah, he's there.
So it's going to be interesting to see how he performs here relative to... Because he was very high up in the...
Yeah, he might not qualify great, but he sure is great in the race.
Yeah. Patrick Larsson goes through the corkscrew. Corkscrew. In Swedish we say skruv. Wow, 22-0 for John. Brian Murray, welcome. So let's, just for the heck of it, let's look at the manufacturers we have here.
Yeah,
so, yeah, Ferrari sprinkled in there with McLarens. I mean, we have a BMW, we have a Honda. Driscoll.
And an Audi today too, an Audi.
Yeah.
Craig's in the Audi.
That's cool.
Did were we going to allow changes of cars all season as long as you lock it in on Saturday? It's locked in now?
It was just so you could have a race. You had the opportunity to test your car before the race, and then there was one chance after the race too. But I don't think we should change cars through the whole season. The flag's up.
I'm downloading Twitch here on my big screen TV so I can watch it on the big screen too.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that often. It's going to be carnage. Says, yeah, there is the forecast has 30% carnage. Maybe that's low. We'll see. Okay, Wolfsland took the 222.2, but it's very tight up there. It's yeah, it's very tight up in the top.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh, Patrick just went off. No, Jonathan just went off. Whoa, really off.
Ouch.
Should roll back. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get control on that corner.
Yeah.
You go off to the dirt.
Yeah, the dirt is a killer here. That's for sure. Yeah, Chris Bourne, I had my money on him earlier here because he's in the practice here he showed really speed, but now he lost a little bit of time there. He's up at 10s, but that's what's, yeah, that pushed him up to P2 maybe. Now he's behind again. No. I streamed yesterday and I started to use kind of the view where you actually see your own steering wheel. And I actually liked it, although in the KTM you get kind of a piece of your crash cage that's kind of obscuring a little bit, but it felt much more immersive to drive like that, so I think I'm going to do that. And it looks more interesting on the screen.
Yeah,
too.
It did look good.
Stream.
Yeah, I like that. So you liked it as a driver too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that. That's interesting. Got Chris on screen there now.
All right, there's the Honda. They sitting two cars because it's with so many cars. There are some slots where people double up. You see that? It's super
in the
weird.
pit, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kripetzi. See if he can make a difference today. All right, so qualifying is complete now for the first group. Kripetzi should actually go off, which he's doing now. All right, good job.
15 minutes goes by pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's everybody coming out of the pits.
Yeah, someone said that Newcomb had looked like he had a weird connection. It was kind of flicking in and out. Keep an eye on him. It's not rolling out yet. Brian Clarkson, welcome. Terry Trowbridge, he stays with the Bentley. I think that's awesome. I think I mentioned that last time. Wolfsland had some really good setups, and he's been driving the Bentley and done fantastic times with it. So I think if you're a really good driver, I think you can make good times with just about any car if you have a good setup. Then
put the manufacturers up there for a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that for.
We're waiting here for times.
There we are.
I was just at the Jackson, Bear Jackson auction there. Lots of Bentleys for sale there. They seem to sell them out. They sell them after a lease returns, I guess. They're 4 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They go for like $30,000-$40,000. Some of them.
So that's a regular.
Just a regular Bentley, yeah. They go for like 150 new, and then 4 years later they're worth 40.
Yeah, they have Bentley. What's that? There's like a coupe, which looks really cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Which isn't that bad.
Price-wise, originally, yeah.
Yeah. Well, even used, so to speak. I mean, it's like a high-end, costs like a high-end Mercedes, but then you don't go to your regular quick car, place to do your oil change on a Bentley. They won't even take you in, so you have to pay like $3,000 for a service.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a colleague of mine, he had a Rolls Royce from the 70s that he drove to the office. And management told him that it doesn't fit with the image here. We can't have a Rolls Royce on the parking lot. You know, we're a telecom company. If your sales guys drive a Rolls Royce, it doesn't look good.
No.
All right, Bruce Hopkins. Let's get back to numbers.
Yeah, we got some times being put up. Ooh, they're lining up exactly with platinum and silver being separated there.
Yeah. Gansund in the top, 124.3.
Richard McKay likes this track, it looks like, too, I think.
Yeah, so right now it's like a 2 second between the top silver and the top platinum. And Terry, I mean, again in his Bentley, sits there in the middle of the silver, which is really good. So Kripetzi ended up P13 there in his debut in his in the platinum here.
So he retained, you were explaining on the, he retained his points from...
well,
yeah, or he merges in. Is it merge in with the...
Yeah, he gets his points, but yeah, there was some explanation I got. I mean, basically gets his point, but he doesn't get any credit for the wins.
Oh, okay.
But he has his points. Yeah, there's something like that. I didn't completely understand it, but we got it done. Oh, Thomas goes off.
Oh, Branko is on the stream too.
Hey, Branko Bersak. "17 guys on there. Very nice. Yeah, so we have a little overlap here. La France, good pace, P11. Terry Howard that we have on right now. That must be a new livery too, like that, orange and black. Good look.
Hey Frank, we don't need a medical page. We need a group insurance group insurance group so we can save on some money.
Yeah, we could maybe create that.
Or a drug plan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here in the US, Mark Cuban, who owned Mavericks, he's a billionaire. He created his own pharmacy. And I get some drugs from there because it's so much, I don't know the difference, but regular, if I buy over the counter for 30 days, it costs $2,000. If I go to him, it costs $80.
Wow.
I mean, who can explain that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So until I met my deductible, I buy from him, and once I meet my deductible, I get it I get it for $20 through insurance. So it's just madness. But I digress. All right, so let's see here. Shannon, we haven't. I'm surprised to see Shannon back there. Shannon was racing in the CMS gang yesterday. So Hopkins, so Howard, La France, Hopkins in the top there. Howard, good time.
Yeah,
I mean, this track is not for everyone, so it's bound to be that some people cannot really are tuned into this track, and maybe that is Howard. As we say, that Simmer goes in P14.
I like this track. I've played it. I've raced it a lot, so I kind of like this track. It's fun. Some tricks to it.
It's a lot of. You really have to find the rhythm, and there's some really, corners you really have to hit right, like when you're coming up here and swing up the hill to engage the corkscrew.
Yep. Yeah. But you get your breaking points, so you know, and you hit them every time. It's just,
Yeah.
it's a fun track.
And then the very first turn, as you come down the hill,
Yes.
have kind of this double apex on this little
Yes.
quirk.
Yes.
It's super
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, Lee Ellis abandons his lap.
There you go.
Zimmer is up 3/10. Maybe he can push him up a little bit. Where would that keep him? I wish they had like some sort of a calculation where you can see the expected time. I mean, there are many apps that do that, but ACC TV doesn't. Yeah, so Howard up there deep into platinum territory. So 40 seconds left, and then we're gonna release the hounds. Oh, Zimmer is abandoning his lap. Is Shannon. Oh, Messick. Okay, Shannon actually have time for another lap if he wants. I like how this one sounds. It's downshifts on this one. It's just very nice. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. I have a graphic for that. There it is. Let's see if Shannon actually can push through. As he finishes the lap, he's not up on his time. He's okay. He's significantly slower than Lee Ellis that's in front of him. 2 seconds. Oh, he's sliding through. I only like to stream if I finish top 10, says Craig Holmes. Nice. All right. We are releasing the hounds, including Mr. Parks. Oh, he has its brute. I can smell it. I can smell his livery. Look at that. I used a couple of gallons of that in my use. To limited success.
No, I'm charging.
Okay, so here in the bronze group, McClellan, Beneham, and Brian Banks are the ones in the top. Let's see, is McClellan here? I haven't seen him. Yeah, he's here. McClellan is on track. Driver extraordinaire of bronze, so he's been winning the last 3 races. All right, Peter David for the win. We have a fan. Brian Murray, shout out. And if you watch Twitch, you can, or actually if you go to Pitwall, you can watch Twitch and our timing at the same time. Have your own private timing screen. Bennyheim. Okay, there is. Let's see, Newcomb, if he has any connection issues. I don't see that. You see Shannon there he's in the bronze territory, unfortunately. Clearly not his track. 42 cars on track. Really good. Fixed question. Is it fixed refueling time or variable? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably is fixed. Yeah, you need the 30. You get the 30 seconds regardless, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got the answer to that.
I was quiet for a while. It took me like 12 different layers of security to get up on my TV there.
Oh, really?
That's the sign in and log in and everything else.
Yeah, once you have it up, it's really cool.
Using a Fire Stick, I'm trying to figure out how to get a full screen. I'm not getting full screens just yet.
You should use Apple TV. That's the best.
Yeah.
It's Brian Banks coming down into the braking zone here on this little double apex thing. Richard Cullum's his livery is cool too. Very sunny with the shell power. So I was nearby this track earlier last year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go and visit. Oh, no. McClellan, it's way up here in almost platinum territory.
I know he's in the wrong group too. So am I. We should just switch. I'll go to red, bronze.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea.
He's got some great times. He's a good racer too. He's a good driver.
Yeah. And Laguna Seca means dry lagoon.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Which is cool. It's built around the lagoon that used to be.
Yeah, he's got an Adidas livery here, black and white.
Yeah. And it's a new I
wonder what the connection is there.
Yeah, now it's soccer. So on his front there is a team. Can't really make out what it is here, man.
Oh yeah. So obviously Adidas sponsors that team too.
So Peter David sits in P2
nice.
In the bronze. His best result so far is P3. So let's see what he can do today.
He's on the edge of platinum times too. Peter's getting great times. He practices so much, Peter.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
Right in the middle of silvers, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like this is not everybody's favorite track. He's some different groupings in terms of the qualification for sure.
Can you imagine driving like endurance on this track? How exhausting that's because there is like no place where you can kind of just relax your leg.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right there. I don't mind it though. Like you say, when you get into a rhythm, this track, you gotta be careful, obviously. In a couple of corners, if you're really pushing it, you can lose it so easy.
Yeah.
That little tiny one just before the hill is that one. If you really push hard, you know, you can lose it. Don't want to touch the curb either. You got the turns? Oh yeah, you got the turns on there. They got names, or are they all just numbers here? I wonder.
Wolfslen have a new livery. Have you seen? Is that him?
Yes, it is. That is a new livery.
Yeah. Someone asked who had the pole. So,
You're right.
So Wolfslen have the pole on a 1:22.2. Oh, Stefan Buckley is doing taxes.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna owe taxes, so I'm not gonna do it until the last minute. Okay, less than a minute. Who's still on track? Newcomb.
Anybody gapping there to their best times?
Let's see. Oh, he's not. Banks has a little bit of time.
Either David's still out there. He's got a good time. Still out there, though. Oh, look at that. His buddy Richard McKay is right behind him in the grid right now. Geez, lots of new liveries. I can't wait to see the grid walk.
Yeah.
Another new livery. People are going to have to take it off. I noticed I've got about 450 liveries in my awesome racing now.
Yeah.
Of course, I got the champion guys too, so that helps. But get people to clean that up a little bit if they got old liveries in there.
Oh, he hit the curb. Hit the curb.
Oh, yeah, do you ever? I'm a little bit behind you there.
All right, so that's that.
There we go. Qualifying's done.
Qualifying is done. I don't have one of those track walk or the track videos. They don't have that for Laguna Seca.
What were the temperatures? Did I remember they're were they high? Forgotten the track temperatures.
29 with track
that's not bad.
38.
Oh, that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna set up my little grid walk.
So yeah, coming to you from California today. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's probably a little wetter there today than it looks on the screen, though.
Yeah.
Anybody from California in the stream, tell us what the weather's like. You know, you're getting an atmospheric storm.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
We're even getting a little rain as the tail end of that in Arizona all week, which is all excitement for Arizona. The weather stations or the weather reports on TV go wild for the getting a half an inch of rain.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain here in Texas yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, yes, came down. All right, so first row then, we have Wolfslen, Saunders, Bourne and Larsson. Second row, Flenstedt, Larsson. Very Swedish there on the first 6, 7. And then we have Hellström and Young. So once they get out on the track here, I'm going to switch over to showing the grid walk.
Just here producing drivers instead of just hockey goalies in Sweden these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we crank out hockey players and we crank out soccer players. And
you guys have a big sports system for kids in Sweden?
Well, the way, yeah, all the clubs have youth youth activities, if you will, that you can join.
the system is more through clubs than the schooling system.
Yeah, we don't have any school sports almost.
That's kind of cool because you get some professional guys coaching that way.
Yeah.
And they identify, top performers pretty quickly. There you go. Everybody's on grid.
Let's do that. Then hustle through this because we are there's a lot of cars. All right, so we have Ulf Lehner, P1, John Saunders, P2, Chris Bourne from the UK.
Oh, 3. It's not moving. It's not moving on you. There you go.
Oh, it's moving.
There you go.
It's moving.
Okay.
Let me just move that graphic there. All right, and then here is the Swedish contingent. Larsson, P4, Flenstedt, P5, Larsson, P6, Hellström, P7. Look at that, the Swedish Quattro. Steve Young, P8, Terry Howard, P9, Laszlo Nemeth, P10, Bruce Hopkins, P11, Mish Pono from Macedonia, P12, another Swede, P13. That was Mac Becansund, Peter LaFrance, P14, P15, Michael McClellan, P16, Andy Driscoll, 14, 17, Randy Zimmer, Gabriel Kripetzi, P18, Craig Holmes, P19, Steve Howes, P20, P21, Peter David, P22, Richard McKay, and Nick Newcomb, P23, P24, Neil Leader, look at that, that's a new graphic. Terry Trowbridge, P25, Jeremy Robas, P26, Daniel Burritos from Argentina, P27, Dimitri Statis, P28, Thomas Renier, P29, Brian Banks, P30, and Jean-Marie Grouillot from France, P31, Benny Heim, representing Germany, P32, Joe Bekavak. He has a new livery too, look at that. Look at that shading there.
Yeah, he told me he had a new one, yeah.
P33. Then we have John Messick, P34, Hugo Caballero, P35, Lee Ellis, P36, Arthur Castengay, P37, Richard Colomb, P38, Kenny Smith, P39, Willie Owens, P40, James Park, P41, that's the brute, and Aaron Shannon, P42. Whew, that's a lot.
Ooh, that's a big grid, yeah. Yeah, I'm listening to you on live on this Discord, and there's about a 1.5 second delay on Twitch with the graphics. Good. It looks great. I'm watching it on the OLED TV. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Wish I could get full screen with my keyboard, though.
Pandemonium. Yeah, the forecast for Pandemonium is, I'd say it's 50%.
Don't say that word.
We're going to have people that actually start before the bend, the last turn. I think this is going to stretch all the way back. I'm going to keep the leaderboard off for now, just so we can get enough.
See the carnage?
get all the screen for the carnage.
Somebody posted on Discord there that really that Pandemonium from some start, that it was hilarious.
Yeah, let's, okay.
I think it was a 70 car grid or something on some, I don't know, was iRacing or what. Yeah. And the radar just showed, the guy ended up in the middle of a carnage, and the radar just showed 50 dots all together. They couldn't separate themselves.
Wow, that's crazy.
Was laughing his head off. Yeah, we're getting close here now.
Okay, here we go. We have Wolf Lehner on the inside, and Saunders, Bourne, and Larsson. Let's see. Wolf Lehner getting a good start. Yes, he does. And we also see Larsson getting a good start coming up on the back of Saunders. On the inside, we have Chris Bourne in the purple. And it looks like it's pretty clean. so far. Let's go back and see what happens all the way in the back. Maybe a little bump and grind here and there. Oh, look at that. Benny Heim has a floppy bonnet. Something happened there. Let's go back to the front. Kenny Flenstedt just passed Larsson. Get the helicam on. So we come up the corkscrew. First couple of guys, they have clean air. I'm gonna pan down the whole field so we can capture what's going on here in the corkscrew. Peter David, possibly a little contact. Britos. Oh, it seems just
nice.
Yeah, very
clean.
nice. Yeah. Benny Heim is the last guy. He's clearly hampered by his damage. Let's get the leaderboard up here. So we see a little fight here. Larsson and Flenstedt. Oh, looks like very tight. It's gonna late break in. That's a good passing because you actually there's plenty of space for the other guy. So that's a really good place to pass. Good job there by Hellström.
Yeah, that second apex. If you're on the inside, you get that good exit. That's a great start for everybody. I guess those guys with 2 warnings are being very conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, there is so much going on here, so I'm trying to just find the action. Oh, this is a very tight field right here. Look at that. Oh, Zimmer and Column had a little contact. I haven't seen anything dramatic. And we are now well beyond the first lap, so I'd say give them credit for a good start. I know there was a couple of door-to-doors probably. But rubbing is racing, that someone said.
No, that's good. Very good start.
Oh, that's the contact.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Somebody ahead of them was off, too.
Yeah.
That's why.
So he was waiting there, so that was nice.
I don't know who that was that looked like he was in the gravel, but probably the way he was coming out looked like he might have hit the wall. Parks, maybe? He looks like he's way down there now. Oh, you know who it might have been? It might have been Danny Britos.
Oh, side by side there. Sky passing Larsson.
Ooh, little touch.
Yeah. He was faster. Steve Young, he has disappeared after he made that pass.
Oh. It's even a Porsche.
He is in a Porsche, yes.
Nice, yeah, I could tell. That's different for him, isn't it?
No, he's been doing that for quite a while now.
Okay. Driscoll.
McClellan clearly in the lead here, going for his fourth win actually in the bronze, so he can just kind of relax and make sure he has Bikavak far back, which he has with like 10 seconds at least. Okay, Nick Newcomb a little bit. Where did Kripetzi go? Britos in the pits.
He hit the wall. He hit the wall really hard. That was the guy I saw.
Okay, so he's coming out again. Peter David way back.
Oh no.
Yeah. Maybe I should put up the.
Randy Zimmer's in the pit. Zimmer's in the pit too. But he had some issues there. Some issues were Oh, wow. Peter lost 14 places. Whew.
Oh, someone goes very wide. There was La France or Howard. Howard was it?
Oh, yeah, he bounced all over there.
Here's Kripetzi. Fastest lap right now. Chris Bourne, 1:22.8.
Job. He just took it away from somebody. I can't get that fastest lap to work on my my setup. I have to work on that a little bit.
Yeah, you have to make sure that that thing is active. I have to go.
Reactivated.
Yeah, I have to reactivate it in OBS. Can I ask? Oh, Kavak, something happened.
Looks like he just him and Messick came together, or just went off. Good start for Joe.
Yeah.
He just got back from a long trip, so I'm surprised he didn't get any practice time. Oh, I know what it is. They used to. Oh, he's off. He dropped off somewhere, way down to the bottom. Joe, I mean.
Kripetzi is super racy here. Tries to get Kansen.
Whoa.
The Kavak in the pits.
Yeah, he had he went off big time. So something happened. He went way to the back.
Oh, oh! Wow, there was a little kerfuffle there.
Wow, there was a touch too. Not too much damage though.
No. Oh, some of the drivers are experiencing freezes.
Oh no. Is that why they're all ending up in the pits?
Steve Young working on Flenstedt. Now goes inside. Oh, nice pass. It's gonna make it, no? Good driving there by Flenstedt.
Oh yeah, great driving, both of them. Could be a dangerous spot too.
Yeah.
Go too fast, you
That
just go
turn
wide.
is so tight.
Yeah, that last turn of the lap is very tight. Well, there's some issues with Kuno's servers. I know the champion guys. There were some issues that they went to a LAN model. I didn't even know there was a LAN model, whatever that was.
Yeah, they well, if you have to have something kind of on your side, so to speak.
Okay.
I have no idea how it works, but they have kind of a backup solution if there's some problems.
Yeah, Joel's way in the pits. He had a great start. He had a great qualifying session, but man, he's still in the pits. He might be having connection issues.
Yeah, Shannon is, let's see.
He started last, so he's up there.
Yeah, so he's up 12 positions. Look at that. He had a poor qualifying. Now he drives in P12.
Nice. Who was that behind him? Just went around. That was Arthur. Had a little bit of a wiggle. Now somebody behind him is going to pass him. Coulomb.
Yeah, we have about 18 recorded, not 18, 8 recorded contacts in the first lap, which is not too bad because I think most of them were door to door. So
Go right behind Shannon. There's a really tight grouping right behind them.
Yeah, Kenny Schmidt is chasing. It's for position in the bronze group.
What's going on at the top of the tower? Anything exciting?
Well, I mean, we have
Big gaps?
Saunders is starting to catch Bourne here. Look at that. And Bourne is catching Wolfslander as well. I'm gonna set up my little tracker on pit wall. I can see how they gain on each other.
Yeah, that's some pretty close racing up there. Wolf's Peter got the fastest lap back, I see.
Oh, we had someone that was yielding there, already getting lapped.
Already,
Oh,
yeah.
so that's that must be the. Oh, it's not Benny Heim, but oh, did you see? There's a little. There was a little sand action there by Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
So he almost lost it, but he lost one position to Saunders. Put up the gaps instead. Now Chris wants to get back the position, but there's some traffic in front.
Yeah, Stefan is saying there's some bugs in Laguna Seca. A lot of leagues don't race it.
Yeah, so that was something with that the countdown timer for the race to start didn't work for some reason.
There's a few other little bugs, or it's a little tough track to race with. See what everybody says once they that's Zimmer. They're lapping Zimmer already. See what everybody says. Maybe we'll leave it off the list next year.
Yeah, we need to reshuffle. There was someone that did a really nice summary of the tracks that we've been racing the last couple of seasons, and the number of, kind of the number of appearances of every track and so on.
Andreas, that is your second announcer. It's Mr. Mike Molesky.
Yes.
Asking who it's commentating with.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, who's that 201? Somebody just spun off. That's Howard. He's dropped
what
down.
happened?
He's gone off there right ahead of Driscoll.
Oh, I didn't catch him.
Oh, just a little too late to catch the replay. He
McClellan
hit the wall.
is really on the roll here, trying to get Kansen. It looks like McClellan have a little damage too on the front. Yes, he does. There must have been something, I don't know if we missed it, but there must have been something that caused a few cars to lose a lot of positions. Like
If he got in the sand, and that knocked all his paint off.
Yeah, that's it.
For all the things that ACC does well, it's got only like 2 or 3 little scripts for their damage.
Yeah.
Graphics. Lots of close gaps racing still though.
Yeah.
Or how many minutes in? Or 15 minutes in. Look at that, all the silver guys are together too. They're all gonna racing for position. Good to see you on the stream, on the stream though, Andreas.
Yeah, very nice. A lot of people. 24 people.
Nice.
So hit the like button, guys.
Okay, I'll hit it.
Fastest lap, Saunders 1:22.7. quite a cluster here going on here. Kind of mid-pack, Messick,
Yeah.
Caballero. So this is solid silver action
Racing.
here for position.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Nice. Always like to see that.
Yeah, you have to be patient. Just wait for the other guys to make a mistake. Just put a little pressure and it's easy to lose your concentration here. Oh, someone went off there in front. That was Grouillot. Went off. He caught the sand. Curse of the sand.
Yeah. That was pressure. And it was pressure for sure. He was leading that group, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. No, what do you mean?
Well, leading that little pack of yours.
The pack. Yeah.
You could see a lot of people behind it.
See Kripetzi trying to work himself up.
That's okay, Andres, for not recognizing my voice. I'm on a Macintosh microphone. It's a big difference.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Oh, look at that.
It's good, deep,
good reaction there.
Deep bass response. Sounds very natural.
This is a good race you got on the screen there now.
Yeah.
2 silver guys.
Yeah, Kripetzi, he might be a little bit disappointed. You know, now when he drives in the platinum, he's last in the platinum. But again, this might not be his track. McClellan is behind him, which doesn't matter for position really, but he has he has Holmes in front of him and then 3 of the silver groups.
And McClellan's leading by a lot, but he just races. You can tell he does not play safe. He just likes to race, I think. You'll have to interview him.
Here's a nice pass. Just caught the tail end of that. Larsson on Nemeth.
Hey, well, we got lots of guys on the screen. I'll do an interview next week. Who should I interview, guys?
I think you should interview Peter David.
Okay. He's always
He's an interesting guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find where the action is, which it's very spread out for being. Let's see if I can get my track map up here.
People all over the track, I'm sure.
Yeah, very well distributed over a track map.
Oh yeah. Came up on my screen there now. Yeah, it's pretty. Some little nice groupings though.
Yeah.
Glennon really wants to get by John Mahou there.
Yeah, very close here. Then in front there we have Kansund.
Yep. So a little grouping of 3, yeah.
Derek Bird is another suggestion.
Tried Derek. He had a bad experience with an interview with the former group, so he declined.
Oh, a bad experience.
I don't know what happened.
They were too tough on him.
I guess so.
Tricky questions. Oh, there's a fight in front here too. Oh, did Kripetzi pass now?
Yes, they
oh yeah,
changed
look
sides.
at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice move. Kripetzi finally got past. He's happy
Outside,
with that,
inside.
I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So Peter Lafrance, Dimitri Statis into the pit. So it might come into pit stop territory here. 50-minute race.
Oh, we should put the pit count up there.
Yeah, I'll do it when we start to see a couple of more cars go in. Oh, Chris Bourne. Getting on John Saunders.
Oops, someone just disappeared.
Saunders went into the pits. Oh, Saunders went in with a vengeance.
Wow. What a move.
He almost crashed.
He must have been hard on the brakes there. Wow, he doesn't want to lose any time at all, does he?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he even went in too fast. Who knows?
He's lost some time in the past in the pits. I think he wants to practice that. When you're up at the top, those half-second counts count. Yes, Stefan, I'm a snowbird, and I'm up in Canada right now, so it's about 0 Celsius here, so I'm freezing. Oh, there's a nice pass. Messick took a look. Right on Cabrera Eagle's tail, isn't he?
Yeah, Andreas, there's so many Swedes driving today. It's fun. All right, Saunders. I don't know why my whole leaderboard gets red sometimes.
Yeah, I see that. It seems to get confused once it goes by the pits.
Yeah. Yeah, I should put in the pit stops to...
Yeah, we're 23 minutes into the race. Yeah, lots of pit stops going on there now.
Yeah, let's put up this pit stop thing here. Maybe I'll do that instead of the car numbers. Last stop length. Okay, so we see La France there, 63, 61.
What did Saunders out yet? How did he do for his pit stop?
Saunders is out. Just trying to find him.
He's one of the first top guys to go in, isn't he?
Yeah, there is Saunders. Why don't I have any pit time on him? That's weird.
We got that weird bug there that doesn't always show, right? Hopefully he got a valid pit stop in.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, it's La France went off.
Oh, Saunders went. Yeah, I mean, it's like we had these problems with Saunders before. You know, that he
didn't register?
Yeah, he didn't register. I don't know if that's just a fluke, but yeah, it's a little bit confusing. So that wasn't good for Saunders. He wants to have a really clean. Now Peter is in the pit, Steve Young in the pit.
Wait, lots of incidents going on there now.
Yeah, I get flags here.
Driscoll.
Now Flenstedt is on his way in. A lot of pit stops going on.
Oh, he just missed the wall. That wasn't the best entry.
Yeah, that one is tricky if you haven't
practiced it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said John's pit stop is good. Yeah. They must be watching on. They're looking on. They must be on ACC themselves.
Yeah.
That's what they like to do. I should have brought my little. I ended up buying a mini PC for a TD server last month. Should have brought that up with me. I could put the it runs ACC, you know, at lower resolution. So
all right.
It's amazing. It's a full-fledged PC the size of an Apple TV puck, and it costs like $250. Great.
Really? And it runs
Yeah.
an operating system on it?
Yeah, comes with Windows 11 fully installed. It's great. I'll never buy a desktop again for just email and stuff.
Wow, you had to send me a link on that one.
Oh, there's a million of them. Just put mini PC in Amazon.com, you'll find a million of them.
Really? That could tie me over while my gaming PC is being shipped to Sweden. And at least I can, capture incidents and things like that. I would say. Oh, here's a move by Statis.
Oh, yeah.
Side by side. Is that Zimmer behind, perhaps?
Yeah, it is Zimmer, I think, yeah. Oh, fell back.
And that was Parks that he has passed. Okay, so Saunders is now behind Chris and Wolfslener. And once we rotate it through here, I'm gonna take the pit stop notification off so it doesn't confuse.
Oh yeah, it's not right.
But the top guys are about to pit. Yeah, Nemeth, Hopkins, Kripetsi is in, or he's actually done with his pit stop, perhaps? No, he's going in. Oh, McClellan had a little contact with someone. How's Trowbridge doing? He's in his Bentley there, chugging along. P21.
That's a good adjective, chugging.
Yeah. So, Kansund sits in the lead of the Silver Group, which makes then Trowbridge P5 then in his Bentley, which is cool.
There's a few more silver guys going into the pits there, 9, 10, 11, all in the pits together.
Oh, okay. I get the yellow flag here, but that means that someone went into the pits. Oh,
Yeah,
coming out of the pits here, little...
Ooh, yeah.
Very close.
Laszlo.
Yeah, this pit exit is just crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So narrow, and it's all gravel all the way around it.
All right, Wolfslener, 4.5 seconds ahead of Chris Bourne. Saunders is a little bit closer to Bourne, so it's just a... I mean, anything can happen here.
Yeah.
Hopkins in the pits.
So it looks like our top three there are all pitted. Well, back is Larson. And Larson's quite a ways back. He's 10 seconds back. So our top three are all within... Peter's got a nice gap, but hey, anything can happen. Bourne and Saunders are going to be duking it out for sure. Good battle going on there, 23rd to the 26th.
Oh, Parks goes wide.
He's letting those guys go by. Oh no, he's not. Parks is up there pretty good. Good for him up. Oh, he hasn't pitted yet. That's
Yeah.
right.
Flenstedt looks a little bit at Trowbridge. He really wants to pass. It's not really a fight for position in their split, so let's see if he can get past. two big cars, BMW and the Bentley. Less than 20 minutes left. It's going to go inside now. Thinking twice about that. So McClellan in the lead for the bronze. And Peter David would then be P2 if Parks is ready with his pit stops, which I'm not 100% clear of.
Popular position for Peter. He's been up there in the bronze class this year.
Yeah, I want to see where he was. Yeah, Peter David, best result P3.
Oh,
Shannon in the pits.
Lots of traffic there on the screen. Your little clip there in GT2 where you passed between two cars, were you skidding at the time or what?
Yeah, I kind of completely didn't get any traction or any braking at all. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to take everyone out. And then,
you could have,
yeah. I mean, it was so close. And there was no touch. It was unbelievable.
Did you finish your laundry after that yet?
Yeah, exactly. I had to replace my seat.
So you like GT2? Yeah, I think
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
It's fun.
So it's Hopkins that's in the top for the silver now.
Nice.
If I'm correct, which I think I am, yeah. Looks like it. Hopkins.
Looks like Laszlo and Murchie are having a battle.
Yeah, so Hopkins had a P10. He had a P1 actually in one of the races. Let's keep an eye on him for a little bit. Yeah, so Saunders, I don't know why that doesn't register. It didn't do that the other race either. All the other cars are registered. It's very strange.
Jump ahead to Laszlo there. Looks like he's having a battle with Murchie. And Saunders is right up on Bourne too.
I'm gonna remove the pit stop thing. Just distracting.
Laszlo fell behind a little bit. Looks like Saunders is right up on Bourne. Saunders has got the fastest lap. Wow. Saunders got the fastest lap.
Oh, and there's a little traffic there. Yeah, it moves away. This is a little bit different from CMS because CMS you should stay on the racing line, and in this case here we kind of have the blue flag to they need to kind of make room.
Saunders lapping better than Bourne, than Chris.
Let's see.
Caught up. I know you gotta let stat. This is a great battle for
yeah, Saunders is lapping faster here, so this could be a battle. Hopkins, I think, is pretty safe in the silver. McClellan pretty safe in the bronze, unless accidents can happen.
Announcer's curses could happen.
Yep, absolutely. It's our specialty.
Yeah, going back to that mini PC, if we have, I might try that because I could put up a little different graphic too, and just capturing that window. I should try that next week. Then we could have the ACC towers thrown up there once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to do here too. I mean, I can remove this leaderboard and put up the...
Oh, yeah, right, that's true.
Just the regular broadcasting.
That would show the pit stops properly, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, all green.
Good. Everybody's spread out quite a bit now.
Now I try to find my mouse. Damn it, there it is.
One thing I'm finding useful on my broadcasting is programming the next car, previous car buttons. It's nice to do, especially when you got guys that are looks like they're lapping and you can't figure out who it is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I should do that.
I've got 4 of them set up for position, and then next car, previous car. Looks like Thomas is. What we got up there? It's close. Nobody within a second or two. Laszlo's still pretty close to Merche. Throw that one up there. I haven't seen that battle yet.
Yeah, now my mouse disappeared again. There it is.
He's really close. He fell back and then he caught up again, so he must be lapping better. Those two are always good for good bit races. Merche's always tough to pass.
Yeah, and behind them there Craig Holmes. Getting close to Howells.
For you guys that are watching, Merche used to be our crash test dummy there when he first started racing, but look at him now. He's one of the best drivers.
Yeah, it's really good.
Remember when he first started?
Yeah, he was meeting a lot of new friends.
And look at him, he's one of the best drivers now in terms of
here's Craig
racecraft.
Holmes chasing. Blue flags flying in background. What else? Lee, I have a little battle here. Lee Ellis, Messick. Peter David, P2 right now. P3, Owens in the bronze group. Good job.
Yeah, Ellis and Messick, that's a battle for position.
Yeah, and then we have Leader there.
Yeah, all 3 of them are in the... Yeah, that's a battle for position.
Oh, this is very close. Oh, there goes the back. Lamborghini went into the wall.
The corkscrew gets another one.
Yeah, bites the dust.
Lamborghini's not the greatest car on curbs, is it? So
No.
he didn't have a chance, I don't think.
Okay, here we have Hellström and Larsson. So there's traffic there. Yeah, we shout out to new driver Steve Justice.
Oh, is he on the board somewhere?
No, I don't think Steve Justice is driving. But
He was driving during the week. I think he's driving during the week, though. I think I
shout
saw
out
his
to
name.
him anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome to eSeniors. Look at these two guys.
I know. Good battle.
We have to ask Wolfsländer why he has another livery today.
I was just going to mention that, yeah. I wonder whether these guys changed their liveries.
Yeah,
Well,
have they had a divorce?
Maybe he's going lone wolf.
A rift in the wolf pack.
Oh yeah, we'll have to look for it on X, I should say. Yeah, it must be in the news.
Oh, Laszlo's still working here on Merch.
That's very close, though. Love these battles for position in their own groups, especially guys that know each other like these two.
Take a little different line through there. I'm not sure myself what line to use there. Looked like Pondoff had a little wiggle.
Depends on which car you have, I think, too, because it's so many forces involved in there. Anxiously awaiting the F1 documentary to come out. Won't be catching it.
Oh yeah, when is that coming?
Pretty soon, the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not sure
Drive
when,
to Survive.
Drive to Survive, yeah. I've been watching the NASCAR one. It's not that bad for NASCAR being boring.
I'm not so interested in NASCAR. Is it worthwhile if you're not a NASCAR fan?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see these guys.
Oh, what's he doing on the inside? Is he gonna stick? Oh, nice move on Holmes. Very nice.
He took a much tighter line there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's up to P12 on that move. Let's see what Laszlo can do. He's just waiting for a mistake.
Some traffic there. Oh, nicely done to the guy.
Yeah, very nice.
Didn't affect them at all. Yeah. It's a great battle. And they're each taking different lines through all these corners, aren't they?
Someone said that the slipstream have been maybe tinkered with as part of the upgrade, so it's not so powerful. I've never really seen much of a slipstream in this game. When I was driving GT Sport, it had an amazing slipstream.
Well, in the old days, you know, two or three. Look at that. 2 or 3 releases ago. Remember when Paul Ricard used to get a slipstream? So I'm surprised it's gone.
That's a contact.
Gone. Traffic there. Oh. Aaron? Or Shannon, I think. I recognize his livery. Lots of excitement there.
Yeah, McClellan, this is the way to take that turn. I mean, just do... Now, he didn't stick here with for McClellan, but that turn he did where you kind of just go tight and the other guy goes wide, that's really the way to do it there.
Yeah, tight's better. Some people try to take that curve with a little bit too much speed, I think. They had no choice but to go wide. That's the fastest. That's the deepest braking zone in the whole track. You're going so fast there. Bumper cam.
Yeah, I'll do the autopilot now because now there is really no battles at the moment, and we have 6 minutes left. Wolfslener in the lead, Chris Bourne second, John Saunders. And then we have McClellan, Hopkins is and Canson and McKay for the silver group, and McClellan. And see if we see McClellan and Peter David way back there. And then we have Owens, P3 right now for the bronze.
What about a position change just to see how that's all changed since the beginning?
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, things have spread out a little bit.
Okay, so Owens is up 12, Messick is up 11, L is up 12. So that's nicely done.
Been pretty clean this race though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Howell's 10, that's nice. He must have had a bad quali. Back up there in the platinum, he had 10 places. That's good.
So we had one driver that got a stop and go, which was driver 201. Who is that? 201. 201 was Terry Howard.
Oh.
Got to stop and go at some point. McClellan is pushing. Not for position though. He has to be a little careful. Will be interesting with the GT2, GT3 race.
Yeah, I think
Mixed class.
That's really fun. I think the champion guys are trying it out this week, I think, on their practice server. So it should be fun to watch. See how they think. Probably much more fun than a GT4, GT3 mix. Might be fun to have it like you. I think you suggested an endurance race with that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just like the pros there.
Yeah,
Daytona.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, McClellan is really trying to do something here in the last fleeting minutes. Less than 3 minutes. Oh, he's getting very close. No cigar though. Peter is almost 7 seconds ahead of Chris. Pretty, it's not been so exciting for Peter maybe, this race.
No,
he hasn't been challenged at all.
No, I'm sure he had some fun with traffic here and there, but
I think he's relieved that the bop is gone. He didn't really agree with the bop. I think that was La France that moved away. Okay, that's really spicy here. It's going to go outside. It's a good battle. Oh, gets a little fishtail. He's up 7 positions. Kvetsi. Howells is up 10.
yeah. This is probably the best battle in terms of position.
Yeah, really good chase. Like his livery too. Kvetsi. Oh, he goes on the inside. Is it contact? Oh! Oh, wow. Saunders. Yeah, look at that. He almost flipped over.
Yeah, I'm a second behind. Yeah, he airborne for a second. Yeah. Good try, though.
Yeah, good try.
He had a bit of an advantage going into the corkscrew that he couldn't take advantage of, so I kept going, I think.
So less than a minute.
Last lap, yeah.
Let's follow Peter. Last lap.
He's still got OBN on the side of his car. I don't even know it's red.
Oh, I know what happened. There was an overlay. It was another car. When I saw him, I saw he had a different. I think it was in the pits. So he had another car parked on him.
Oh, that's what I was seeing too.
Yeah,
then. Okay.
Okay. That's what happened.
All is well then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got nervous for a while that there was a rift in the wolf pack.
I'll have to get Peter on as an interview too.
Yeah.
I want to hear what this OBN's all about. Besides
Yeah,
the
that will
fact
be
that-
interesting to hear him.
I like their livery. Their new livery looks cool. Little wolf on the side there. That's really good. Who
Yeah.
did that, I wonder?
Yeah, there must be
Our boy?
our boy.
Good job again by him, you know. Here he comes.
Yeah,
He didn't get fastest lap, though.
that's the winner. Peter
Didn't get
Wuslander.
fast, yeah.
No, he didn't.
Saunders got a
went
point
to
for that. Yeah,
Saunders.
that's nice. Yeah, that's good.
It's really nice. And then Hopkins. Hopkins gets
Silver?
silver, yeah. If he can keep it on track. Good run for him. He has Kripetzi behind him, but Kamson is the one that would be his challenger, but he's a little bit further back. Hopefully Kripetzi is not causing any trouble here. See him come into the goal line.
How far back he was from Peter, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, quite a travel.
Well, we got to congratulate our guys for a pretty clean race, though.
Yeah,
It's pretty
absolutely.
we needed one. We needed one.
And McClellan, did he not go over the line?
Oh, you know what? He was a lap behind, probably.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah. He finished his race.
So let's jump over into... I'm going to jump over to the podium interview place. I have a shortcut for that, actually. So I'm jumping over there now. Mr. Wolfsländer.
Hello, Krista. Hi.
Guten Abend.
Ah, thank you. Ebenfalls schönen guten Abend.
I had German in school, but that was a long time ago. And then I lived in Holland, and Dutch and German is so close to each other, so I kind of just, it's all messed up now.
Wow. Good race.
Yeah, good race. I'm just trying to get my graphic
While he's
up
working there, while I was working, Chris, there we were just mentioning, or Peter, I mean, we were just mentioning, was a very, very clean race behind you.
Yeah, your start, Peter, was really good start,
Yeah.
and then you weren't challenged at all.
No, this was not true. Actually, Chris Byrne and John, they had a better pace than me. I mean, according to what I saw on their practice servers, I said, okay, I don't get to that pace. And of course, I don't know how much fuel they had, but I think John was far off me, and I mean, in front of me. And I said, oh, there's no way I can go this pace. And I was so surprised also in qualifying. This was my personal best, and I thought, I told to my teammates, I said, if I can make it top 5, I'm happy. And I don't know. I was changing a bit the strategy on the qualifying. I took 14 liters for 5 laps, including 1 out lap, and waited 2.5 minutes before I went out.
Oh.
And because I thought the grip level is at the end is better than at the beginning. And I had 1 good lap and another 2, they are not so good. In one I had traffic, and the other one I messed up myself. But the race was, for me, it was a great pressure from John and Chris. I mean, for what worked for me is those two, they battled a bit. So, and as you know, Krista, as long as people are fighting, they are losing a bit time. So there was always a tense here and there. And then the second stint, at the end of the first stint and the second stint, it's a matter of luck where you're gonna meet back markers on which position of the track. If you're unlucky, I had 90%. I was lucky, and 10%. I in one lap you can easily lose 2 seconds. No, without so.
You're way too humble, Peter. You're way too humble. and you told us way too much about your strategy for qualifying. We're gonna all use that now.
This is no problem actually, but I mean this 10 minutes qualifying here. I mean, what choices you have? You go out first, and then as we all know, the tires start working in the second, but mainly in the third lap. So that means you have 4 laps already. With 10 minutes. So you can go back to the pits, but then you have just one out lap and then a last lap. So I said, okay, I don't load 20 liter to continuously make 10 minutes because this doesn't make sense. The tires are gone after 4 laps. And so that's why I said, okay, I give it a try, and it did work out.
It is making a big difference. Yeah, 10 minutes goes by very quick. It's mixing the starting grid up a little bit. I noticed a few people had way better pace in the race than they had in qualifying. Some guys were up 10 positions,
And McLellan is really good. I watched his McLellan's qualifying, and unfortunately he made a mistake in his last lap. He lost it in corkscrew, because he was another 2 tenths up, so he could have gone top 10 in qualifying easily.
Yeah, I mean it was a good race because there's a lot that happens on the track, and it's an interesting track to see the cars just go around. So Mr. Hopkins.
Yes, sir. How is everyone today? Did we give the fans a show?
I think we did. So you clinched the first place, and that was your best. Well, you did win Brands Hatch, and then you were P10 last race, and now you're P1. So congrats. That's going to push you up in the standings quite a bit.
Yeah, thank you.
You sound like a real car race driver there. Did we give the fans a big show? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Yeah. We're trying to give the fans the big show there.
Well, we had lots of people watching today, right, Christian?
Yeah, like 24, 25 people. It's amazing. Super cool.
Laguna Seca is great for the fan watching cars go off. And Peter talks about his strategy. Mine is just keep the car on this track and let everyone else go off. And you never have to make a pass. They're always in the sand when you go by them.
That's it.
Yeah. That's what happened with Terry. Terry Howard. He had the fastest qualifying there and was very rapid. And I was behind him at the start there for a couple laps, and he went down the corkscrew and got loose, but it was more on the exit of the other one. He didn't lose it on the corkscrew, but it set him up poorly, and he went wide on the next downhill left-hander there, and I went inside of him. And then I don't know what happened to him. He was back there, and I knew he was he was less than a second behind me. I had Jim talking to me all the time, and I'm saying, yeah, Jim, I know. I can see him in my mirror. And then all of a sudden he was gone. I didn't know if he went to a pit strategy or he went off, but I was just concentrating on the track, so I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I was just watching I knew there was something that happened in the start, and I looked right now in the back here, and there was some really unfortunate incidents in the back where someone was kind of just driving off just a little bit, caught the sand, and spun just after the start, and spun around and hit another car, and then another car did a similar thing. So, yeah, crazy stuff. So, Mr. McLellan, you clinched your 3rd in a row.
Yeah.
How about that?
I don't know how I didn't wipe out on this track.
We have a hard time hearing you, Michael. It's very muffled.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? This interview.
Not so good.
How much better?
Yeah, you can just move on. My mic is messed up.
Okay. Well, congratulations anyway. Good race.
Thank you.
Super solid.
Yes, also congratulations from my side to Mr. McLellan and also Mr. Hopkins.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
race.
thank you very much. You guys ran a great race too. So Michael and Peter, congrats on your wins.
Yeah, so we'll see you for sprint for those guys that run that on Monday then. And thanks, Mike, for being part of this.
Oh, it's fun.
Also, thank you, Mike and Krista, for streaming. This is my after show ceremony.
Yeah.
I
awesome.
have a shower, and then after shower, I'm gonna look the replay.
Yeah.
And I'm always smiling, listening to Mike's and your comments, and it's nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you for streaming.
Sure.
No problem. Good. See
Bye.
you guys. See you, Chris.
All right, so thank you everyone that was watching the stream. So thank you for your support, and press like and subscribe and all that. And we'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend.